Yo, what's up, everybody? You guys are about to watch me take, I think, 4 or 5 live trades back to back in a 36-hour period. Trading in the new house, in the new looks pretty damn awesome to me. I'm extremely happy with the results of the new house. This is going to be the house that I'm going to trade the full bull market in 2024, 2025. This is the floor for just the office. My wife gave me my own floor. Almost done it. A few more things to go. Lots of day trading profits. These next trades that you're about to see, it's over 36 hours, and I made $3,500 over a few trades with zero losses. And it all had to do with these strategies that I've created for this next bull market. So make sure you guys are DMing me if you have not taken the emergency bull market survival guide yet. And if you're not in my Discord group, you got to DM me. I'm going to give you a crazy deal for you to learn my strategies that will drastically increase your chances of surviving and especially thriving in this next bull market. Normally, the course is only $199 by itself. But if you DM me, I'm going to give you a great deal to combine it with a lifetime Discord membership. I want to see a lot of people do extremely well in this upcoming bull market. And that's exactly why I have this course that's made for you to learn to the maximum potential. So come learn my strategies today and enjoy these live trades. Bye now. Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going today? So today I am in a short position. I'm just in the kitchen right now. Yo, what's up, everybody? My new stovetop came in. Everything's kind of nice. Got people working in the room there on the home theater. It's looking really good. My cat's just checking it outside right now because she's got a really nice view. So right now I'm in a short position for SEI. So this is what ended up happening. Check it out. I first of all told my Discord group that SEI is getting very tight. I'm identifying the structure that could be a possible fifth wave and within a channel. 5 rejections so far in the channel. If the yellow trend line breaks, I'll short it. Gave them a really detailed Elliot wave scenario, counting all 5 waves that are very likely to be a top. And I told everybody in this video that I was going to short it at that exact moment. So because of all of those factors, I'm up about 3% so far. I'm doing really well. SEI has massive volume today. It's trading at a volume of about $671 million. And the cool thing is it actually broke this trend line already. See it? The yellow trend line? And now it's very likely to just head to the downside. And it's also very likely to hit the bottom of this channel, right? So the yellow trend line officially breaks. I have an alert right below it just to kind of let me know if it goes down further. And then when it goes down further, you got to ask yourself, why would it not touch that white line? Why would it just continue to the upside when there's a very, very clear support already that's holding it and a clear channel? So if you look at the Elliott wave count, this is most likely the most plausible count because the last one just ends up making an ending fifth wave diagonal, which is breaking down right now. All right, guys, so SEI ended up breaking that trend line hard. Now, I could ride it if I want to down over here, but I'm probably not going to because I'm very tired today and I don't want to monitor the position. And I'm working on the house today. So this is kind of what I've been doing during this trade. I'm setting up the home theater. It's pretty awesome, the room so far. This is the small gym area. Elliptical is going to go in that corner. And my bull and the bear. Canvases, computers over there. I set up the home theater stand today. I'm going to put the TV on it. And I'm going to mount the projector with the 120-inch screen another day. So right now, I'm up a really good amount. I'm up $1,100. So I am going to take my profit right here. Bam. Boom. Position closed with no slippage. Yeah, baby. That was a really good trade there. Let's see how much I ended up making. Probably a good amount there. $1,071, man. And I've been doing this while setting up the house because we just moved to a brand new house. And if you guys are not in my Discord group yet, if you have not taken the emergency bull market survival guide, you have no idea what you are missing out on. You should DM me and I'm going to get you a crazy deal on both the course and a lifetime membership to my private Discord group. I truly believe that my course and the Discord group combined, it has the potential to drastically increase the potential of you doing very well in this bull market. I called it really hard in my Discord group here today, saying that SEI is getting tight, 5 rejections at the channel, and in this video, I told everybody, time to short. I'll see you guys in the Discord group, and DM me for a crazy deal. Yo guys, as predicted, see the channel? It's gonna hit that channel. I really doubt it's gonna break this channel right now, but there's 5 waves, okay? Clearly there's 5 waves. We counted everything. I should have stayed in that trade, but I'm too busy today to stay in it. So my goal for this trade is this. I would like a bounce right there on the trend line upwards. And I would like to enter a trade when it retraces upwards and I see bearish divergence. I'm going to enter 50% of my trade. It's going to come down. And then when it breaks that channel, I'm going to add more to my position, the other 50%. Do you guys understand that? This is a very, very, very high probability trade of winning because it's fitting the exact criterias of my strategies that I use, right? So if that's the 5th wave, okay, then you take a look at it on the higher time frame because we're clearly identifying this as a 5 wave count, right? And we say that, okay, well, is it that bullish where it's gonna like retrace barely anything? Basically not even 236? No, it's not gonna happen. Realistically, what's gonna happen is it's gonna end up hitting at least a 382, okay? So this is the main coin that we should be trading for the next maybe few days. Okay, so bounce there, retrace up, 50% of my position is enter there, hits the trend line again, breaks it, the other 50, and then I'm going to short it all the way down to at least 382. So that's it, guys.
What's up, guys? It's 9:30 right now. I'm really tired. I'm in a short position for SEI because I believe that it's gonna break this channel support soon. If you look at it in the higher time frame, you're gonna see that that yellow line is holding as a resistance. Not only that, it's in a channel resistance with the 5 wave that's in, so it's likely to break to the downside. I'm probably gonna make like $2,000 in this trade when it breaks, but I'm also looking at TRB right now. TRB has made an epic trend line to the golden ratio with that yellow line. It hit it one time, it rejected, and it looks like it's gonna retrace to the downside soon or retest it one more time and then drop. So I'm heavily interested in also shorting TRB at the same time right now. So now I'm in 2 positions, one for SEI and one for TRB. So I didn't even look at TRB's price. I entered it kind of blindly because in my head, whenever I trade, I'm able to remember the past data in my head. And if the price goes to a certain amount in terms of like, I just look at the price, right? I'm able to visualize the chart in my head. It's a pretty rare talent, I would say. And I think that I'm very lucky to have this talent. It's not like eidetic memory, but it's like a way for me. Like if I look at this chart, just for example, okay, I'm able to know exactly where the prices are, and regardless of where the price gets to, I'm able to visualize how the chart progresses in my head. This way, I'm able to multitask and look at multiple coins at any given time. So I'm in a short position for TRB and SEI. Like, for example, it's really good to have multiple charts on your screen at the same time. But the reason why I'm able to trade extremely well on a phone is because I can look at the charts. Like, for example, right now I'm following like 8 coins. I'm able to look at each of these charts and memorize the charts really well. And after memorizing the charts, if the price changes, I'm able to visualize in my head without even looking at the chart what the price action is looking like and how the chart has progressed. It was more so like a skill that I had right away, but I didn't know that I had it until like a few months into my trading career because I started to look at multiple coins. So that definitely gives me an edge. So TRB is looking really bearish right now. There was a big wick that went to the top side there on the 20th, as you saw here. It was a really nasty wick. And that was most likely the very last rally that it had. And it dropped to the downside over here. It had a counter rally, which we see right now. And this particular structure is more so acting as like some sort of leading diagonal, you can say, okay? Like whatever the fuck that is. This structure is usually a 3 and that's a 5. So we see it possibly reaching the top there, but not only that, right? It rallies to the golden ratio region. So it's at the golden ratio and there's a major trend line that's forming. So I have to believe that this is a top. And also SEI is about to drop to the downside, in my opinion, like in a very, very heavy and nasty way. It's going to break that white line support. Yo, guys, you don't see me much right now, but my wife built me a room because I often trade very late. And if I'm trading really late, I don't want to go to bed and bother her. So I have a spare room, and this is my view right now. It's really pretty with the orange warm lights. I don't have curtains yet, but it's pretty cool that I have my own room just in case I often go to bed late. So right now we see SEI dropping significantly to the downside, guys, significantly. So that makes me wonder, do I focus on TRB? And the answer is no. I'm going to close my TRB position with a slight loss here. And I am very much so okay with that. I'm going to add to my position here on SEI. Okay, so I'm going to add like whatever I can add. This would be for another $6,000 or so. It'd be a pretty decent short position to add to, I think. So I add another 6,000 and I'm now leveraged times 10. So I'm leveraged times 10. I don't keep much on this account because I'm moving and for security reasons, but trust me, I have the assets on hand by magnitudes of that, by times 10, by times 100. Literally, if you guys know me by now, I have no problems with covering my assets or my margin balance. So I'm in the position for $45,000 right now. I'm up about 1.2%. And the reason why I added more is because I believe that white line is about to break to the downside. And I think it's going to happen extremely soon. I've been warning my Discord group about this all night. Check this out. So in my Discord group, guys, I don't just like tell people my positions and stuff. I don't just tell them what I'm doing. What I do is I ask them questions. I quiz people in my group. I'll post something and I'll say, hey, someone captioned this for me. What am I trying to say? People will comment on it, right? And I'll reply back to them. And it's always engaging. And I'll tell them that, okay, yeah, I might be talking about that, but what about this? What about that? And I always give advice in different scenarios. I don't try to let people copy me. I try to teach them how to be independent traders and how to be self-sufficient traders because I'm trying to build an army of baby whales. I am not trying to build or create some pussies that are going to follow me. I want the kind of traders that can trade from anywhere in the world in any type of market. That is the kind of people that I am targeting, not fucking pussies that want to copy me. Alright, update. It's pretty well taught right now. It's trying to break that trend line support that you see. That white line at the bottom. I think it's going to smash it because it also coincides with this support right here. I mean, it's impossible for this support to hold. Fucking impossible. If you understand anything about trading, even the basics of Elliott wave theory, you'll understand that these 5 waves are printed in motherfucking stone. Okay, and once these are printed in stone, if you are able to find that perfect Elliott wave theory, it is impossible for it to defy the laws of Elliott wave if it's right. You can see that it made 5 perfect waves in threes for the final one. Therefore, by the laws of Elliott wave, it must fall down. So, just a quick summary in my Discord group. I always question the group rather than try to tell people how it is. I try to make them think, try to make them wonder what's going on, and talk about different scenarios because I'm trying to breed an army of baby whales, of killer traders that are self sufficient and independent that can trade in any market no matter what. So I'm always asking questions. That's how you get people to learn. I'll post things like, what am I trying to say? Someone caption this for me. But I'm also implying something heavy at the end. And there's always tons of people that are engaging as well. I'm always going to post different scenarios because that is how people learn. And the whole time I've been talking about SEI breaking to the downside because of this 5 Elliott wave pattern. If you have learned a lot about Elliott wave theory, you'll know that this is irrefutable if you find the right circumstance with the right wave count, and it's easily countable. And here you find 5 perfect waves. But not only did it make 5 perfect waves, but it also ended up making an ending 5th wave diagonal where it started to make a diagonal like that and it broke to the downside. You'll see the diagonal in a second once I draw it. See, do you guys see it now? Do you see the diagonal? Do you see it now? Do you see the diagonal within the yellow lines? And that's exactly what it did. That should have been your key reason to enter this short position. Okay? And now what we're seeing is after that diagonal breaks down, it's going to break that lower trend line that has formed into a channel. So if you understand the basics of Elliott wave theory, you'll understand that it is trying extremely hard right now to break below this exact price point where that red line is due to the high of wave 3 right here. Due to these price points where it has held multiple times, once there, twice over here, and more times over here as well, which also coincides with that channel support. But once it breaks, it's going to break with a fury because all Elliott wave counts are now officially in. There's 5 counts. There's a channel that wants to break down. There's many bearish diverging RSI right now, and it's only likely to go down. Once you understand all of these factors that make it confluent for this to break down, you would be very confident, like how I am as well right now. Fuck it. I decided to go to sleep instead. So the last trade that I took, I tried to enter a position for TRB, but I decided to exit that too. So 2 trades today for a total of $1,800 profit. So just took in 731 instead. I'm really tired. I'm not going to be able to stay awake and wait for this position to come to fruition, but I still believe it is eventually going to drop. It's just a matter of time. But before it drops, there could be one retracement upwards. So I don't want to risk that. Therefore, I will just call it a night. So not bad, $1,800. That's quite a bit of money, considering most people have to work anywhere from like 6 to 7 days for that money, just an average standard. So bam, good night. Alright guys, I'm in another trade tonight. I can't sleep, it's 5 in the morning. I woke up earlier to update my Discord group, saying that it's likely going to drop to the downside at 375 for Saycoin. So this is the 4th attempt where it's trying to break to the downside now, and I am in a position, decent one. It's definitely trying to break down. You can see here, and if you count the Elliott wave, this is the top of the 3rd wave there, right? So the 3rd wave top is always going to have difficulty trying to break to the downside. It's been trying to break it over 5 times now. Okay, many times, multiple times on multiple time frames. Like, take a look at that. I think it's finally going to break down because the momentum shows that it's going down. That looks pretty bad for the bulls. So we're bearish up to like a 3 hour, 4 hour time frame on the MACD. And if you also take a look at the chandelier exit indicator, it is bullish up to the, I think, 45-minute only. Yeah, on the 45-minute, it's really bearish. You can start to see the resistances come alive there. So the trend has changed for the entire coin here. Yeah, so it was trending above like the 45 for the longest time, but now it's 100% changed. I think this is finally going to be the break to the downside. If not, we're going to retest again. I'm doing pretty well with my position. I'm up $1,800 already today. This will be 2,800 if I take profit, but I'm going to wait it out. So if this coin does break down, it's going to free fall. If you take a look, there's really not any supports for a long time. I mean, we're talking maybe these regions, like, but this is barely. Okay, like there's barely. It'll be more realistic down over here. So there's a massive chance for a free fall. And we're talking about some really big gains. Like from here to here is 2.5%, 3. From here to here is like 5%. That's really good for short positions. Yeah, I think it's going to hit one of those key regions very soon. But I'm very tired. I can't sleep because there's no blinds yet in the house. So it's really bright outside because of just lights or whatever. They don't come in to put in our custom blinds till Wednesday. So it's hard to sleep, man. I'm telling you. Taking a look at the trading data. More shorts than longs right now. But here it's more longs than shorts. I don't understand the difference between these two. Oh, this is by account. These are by positions. So right now there's a lot of people in long positions actually. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know the difference between all these charts. To be honest, they're not labeled well in any way. I'm up $900. Probably gonna take my profits soon unless it breaks here. It needs to smash. It needs to smash. I'm getting extremely tired right now. But you know, it would be very prudent of me to not wait because look how many times it's been trying to break it. Look at that. It's probably gonna break it this time. If not, it's gonna get a huge fucking bounce again, which will be annoying. If we do drop, I think it's gonna be huge. Like there's gonna be just a gigantic ass red candle that's gonna fall down. There won't even be time to react. But you just never know if there's going to be a drop even, right? Because if you look at the MACD here now on the 3-minute time frame, it's about to cross upwards. So it only has a few more minutes to actually break down. If it doesn't, then the momentum is going to indicate upwards from the MACD, right? So that's how it is. Oh, look at that. Oh no. I keep thinking that the bulls are capitulating, but they're defending every single time. I mean, this is another double bottom in this case. But if you look at all the bottoms in general here, there's like quadruple bottom now. Fuck, right? And I'm out. Too tired to be in the trade. I was in it long enough. I ended up making a total of $787. So in the past 12 hours of trading, I made $2,600. That's a lot of money. One day of trading in 12 hours, which is like 3,400 or 500 Canadian dollars, which is what an average person makes in 1 month at work. That's insane in Canada. And I just made that in 12 hours, so I feel good about it. In the comfort of my own home. Yeah, man. And I'm only trading with $25,000 position sizes to 50 like leverage. I'm trading very small. Anyways, I'm gonna get some rest and then I'm gonna head back to work today. I got a lot to do around the house, so this is rallying right now. Good thing I took my profit.
Yo guys, what is up? So I told my group this about 40 minutes ago. I'm looking at INJ, this resistance. Maybe a short-term top that'll swing today till tomorrow. But I don't know if I'm going to swing it because I'm not in the mood to monitor a position. But that was a really good yellow trendline resistance. INJ has been moving heavily to the upside for a long period of time now. So this is one of the coins that popped up on my new indicator. See how the trend is green. It says bullish and the range is over 30% there. Well, that tells me that it was a good time to start looking at it since it was overextended. So I shorted it. I'm up about $500 right now. I'm a little bit leveraged because I don't keep much on this exchange. And we're just going to hold it throughout lunch to see how it's going to go. Update on my position here. Looks like it's trying to make a descending type of triangle that's trying to smash this 39.8 range. I'm just chilling on the sofa today, watching my computer from here, enjoying that nice view of the forest outside. And my position is looking pretty decent, up about $700. But I low-key think it's going to bounce. It's going to get a nice bounce to the top side there. And I'm going to have to be extremely patient to close this position because it could take a long time for it to break down. But I believe it will eventually break to the downside. It's just a matter of time. So right now we're trying to break down below this $38 region. See the previous low, right? I don't know if it's going to smash it now or if it's going to hit up there first. And frankly, I don't really care that much. So I'm very inclined to just take my profit because it's hit my profit target of $1,000 already. But you know, a big part of me is like, maybe I should just wait a little bit longer to see if it's going to break, because it seems like it has that momentum to want to break to the downside right now. Right, it's like the 15-minute Chandelier exit looks like it wants to hit right now. So it's doing pretty good. But realistically, I'm just going to take my profit and just call it a day at $900 something, $950. Boom, close my profit there. Let's see how much I made. And I made $950 on a Saturday. Bam, guys, that's how you do it.